Greetings, YouTube. Happy Wednesday, at least for some people. We're about to see one guy that's definitely not happy on this Wednesday. He was generous enough and brave enough to send me this video, and it's the first time that I've seen a video evidence of this. I've had several screenshots of a similar opening that people say are fake or doctored because there wasn't video evidence. Well, you cannot say that after this. And this guy goes in the game by Jalil461. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And he saved up 45,000 5-star shards to have himself a gander at the new 5-star featured crystal, looking for, of course, one of those new game-changing champions like The Thing or Nick Fury, or maybe he was looking to just get a new champion or awaken an older champion still really good like Ghost Rider or Medusa. So just pretend that you are him, and you have to ask yourself this question. How much do you love Civil Warrior? I actually think he's an underrated champion, especially with that special 2 power drain. But in general, we can all agree there are better tech champions out there, right? Well, let's play this video, and you can see that he goes from a Diablo to a Civil Warrior on crystal number 1. It's actually a Civil Warrior sandwich when you consider there was a Civil Warrior before Diablo. And that is a disgusting sandwich. It's like getting food poisoning if you get that sandwich. So, okay, Civil Warrior number 1. Whatever. You know, misses happen, mistakes happen. I got Satan herself yesterday in between a Nick Fury and a Ghost Rider. So I definitely empathize with featured pools that do not go your way. But shake it off, right? Civil Warrior, how much do you like him? You know, enough to add some dupe levels? Sure, why not? Certainly there could have been a worse miss in this crystal. But here comes crystal number 2. There's The Thing again. Maybe he'll get him. Yondu, and you've got to be kidding me. Right next to Diablo 2 for a second time. Back-to-back Civil Warriors. Now he's at 660, and that's 30,000 5-star shards down the drain. But we still got one more prayer, right? We still got one more chance to turn this opening around. And so Civil Warrior, forget you. We're going to get somebody else, get his avatar out of there. And oh my goodness. Someone, what did I do in my past life to deserve 3 straight Civil Warriors? Now, I muted the audio for many reasons, one of which was, staying family friendly. But that would be the reaction. In fact, if you had heard his audio, just know that it was subdued and actually pretty professional compared to what you might have to sound like. Now, I do see, Bud, that you've got 2.2 million battle chips saved up in your inventory, so maybe you can make yourself feel better by getting a bunch of units and saving up for some Cavalier crystal openings or maybe just some better unit deals. I don't know. There has to be something that you can do to wash your mouth out, so to speak, of the awful taste of 3 straight Civil Warriors. But just in general, the odds of that, like somebody do the math, and I'll pin the comment in the comments below, because the odds of this should be like insane. You have a 4.2% chance to get the champion you're targeting since it's a 1 out of 24. But then you have to, cube that number in order to have that happen 3 straight times in a row. So statistically speaking, this should be close to impossible, and yet we've now seen an example of this with Spider-Gwen, even though that turned out to be, I guess, a much better pull after the beta test was out. But in general, what a day to have a 45,000 5-star shards. I don't care what level of content you're at. That still takes a while to save up. And so to save up for weeks, maybe even months, and then to have this happen, this is what can cause some people to quit the game. But at the same time, this is what I like to post. We're going to see an example today, once again, of people who had the greatest hits of the last bundle that we had. And while that's exciting for the people there, it's also stinks if you got 5 3-stars. So it's kind of nice to post on my channel both examples of incredible luck and examples of incredibly painful luck, because that is a realistic idea of the emotions that will flow through you when you play this game. So thanks for watching, YouTube, and thank you to Jalil461 for sending this my way. I think we can all empathize with him. Send some prayers his way. Either way, hopefully this doesn't happen to him again. Hopefully this doesn't happen to anybody again. It is definitely not the ideal way to spend 45,000 5-star shards. I think we can all agree on that.